Hey everyone, Local Yokel here. If I sound a bit somber, it's because of the message that I have about this video here. It is in regards to how this channel is going to be. I didn't really go into this with a script as per usual with a lot of my videos, so just allow me to talk from the heart for a minute. When making this channel, I had zero intent to make any form of monetization from it. I was just doing it for fun, and fun it was for a while. And then the more videos I made, the more disappointment that soon followed. And I don't mean this to sound like narcissistic or I don't know how this will really come off as when I talk about this, but my problem is the fact that I will put in about 6 or 7 hours of effort into each video, and it may not look like it because of the limitations I have through my editing software. It's free, so you get what you pay for, but I do put a lot of time and effort into these things, and I don't expect millions of views right off the bat, but I'd expect a hell of a lot more with the amount of pushing I put towards each of these. I've joined servers on Discord to ask them for advice. I've taken to social media accounts to ask them what they would like to see, all sorts of other stuff, and I've been trying as if this was an actual full-time job for me. And it seems that the harder I try, the less results I get. You put in all this effort to maybe get a third of it back, and it's become emotionally taxing on me to see that kind of decline, especially when there are other people that I know, and some of my relatives even have started their own channels, and they're pushing upwards of 400 subscribers at this point, and they started about half the time that my channel would have been around. So sitting at 51 subscribers tells me that people are not coming back to look at my next video. They don't want to see more. They just saw what I had posted. They're like, oh, well, that's cool. And then they go on with their day. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. But it'd be a hell of a lot nicer if people were subscribing, because that tells me that they like what I'm making and they want to see more of it. And I'm not seeing that at all. Matter of fact, I've seen a couple, like 2 or 3 within the last month or so, unsubscribe from me. So when I saw that, of course, my initial reaction was, what the hell? But, life's full of downs and further downs, it seems. I'm still waiting for the up. If you look at the screen right here, this is the best video that I have ever made, according to the analytics. The most views I have ever gotten was on a 3 or 4 second meme. I had taken a video of a melted car at work. Well, I don't work there anymore, but the engine had burned, it set fire, and had melted the hood and the radiator. And I had, I had 500 views. Which, well, at this point, I'm not even going to look, but it's like 560 or something, which is more than the Sleeping Dogs video I did, which put in, I almost want to say like 5 hours of editing. That one actually paid off. But all the other videos that I constantly make, I can get anywhere between 40 to 178 views. It was 0 subscribers. And according to the analytics, and these numbers, these analytics will drive you crazy, because they show each individual statistic for every video. Anything you want to know about that video, they will let you know, and they will not sugarcoat it. It's heartbreaking, and I cannot imagine doing this for monetization. Now, I have a feeling, I'm not going to test this because I can't put in more effort when my heart's not in it. But my theory as to why my channel is doing so bad is one of two things. Either my personality is so dry and so boring that nobody wants to watch any of my videos, or I screwed up in the beginning. And what I mean by that is I put out videos for pretty much everything. And the more research I do into that, I begin to realize, oh no, that was a bad idea. I should have stuck to one thing and one thing alone. That's what they call the niche. Then you stick to that, so that way everyone comes back for that same thing. And that way the YouTube algorithm can figure out your your viewers. I did not do that. Instead, I took it upon myself to play every video game known to man, and then I did some dramatic readings, and then I did some meme videos and all that. So I'm all over the place. Maybe, and I'm saying this in fairness, if that is the case, excuse me, maybe I ought to make a new channel and try again later. But for the time being, if you're watching this video, it means that I've closed down shop. It means that I've been so disheartened from continuing to make videos, to put in all that effort and getting, like I says, maybe a third of it back. I just don't feel like I can keep putting my heart into it for disappointment each time. And I get it, the longer your channel is out, the more likely people are to find it, and that's when you start getting more views when you're like a year in. But I'm already 6 months in, 5 or 6 months. 2 days ago I made a video on People Playground, and I thought I did pretty good at it. I put a good thumbnail with AI, so it looks professionally made, which it's not, but we don't need to talk about that. 24 views. And I pushed that thing a lot. There's nowhere you can go to advertise your videos unless you pick a specific subreddit to advertise from. But the problem with that is that when you go onto those communities that are related to the kind of content you're pushing, with the exception of Reddit's Barony subreddit, that one, those guys are badass. I love them. But if you go to like any other subreddit, they will remove your post, and then you ask them about it, and they'll be a dick about it, or they'll ignore you, or even worse, they'll temp ban you for no reason. Yay, welcome to Reddit. But my point is, I feel like every avenue I try, my hands are always tied. Anyway, I'm 13 and a half minutes into this video, which is going to take another 5.5 hours of editing. Of course, I'm kidding. I'm going to take out whatever I don't need and, do that. So, if you're watching this, thank you for tuning in. I am your local yokel, and hopefully I will see you soon. But we'll see.